Okay, teaching Shipgu. Just as we have broken line and continuous line, and yang, teaching skills and in teaching the yang skills, there are also two approaches, direct or indirect. So direct when we teach Shipgu is simple. We start with number one, right? Number one, followed by number two, followed by number three, followed by number four, followed by number five. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So all the way up to 18, simple path. But then there's also the indirect. Number one. And notice I started number one doing the indirect as opposed to direct also. But after number one, number 9. After number 9, number 10. So if you notice, I'm doing practically the same technique. So going 1, straight up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, on and on, that's the direct approach. What I just done now was the indirect. After 10, 11, after 11, 12. That's 12, 13. So you see two different lines, two different approaches. So which one is better? And yang, yin and yang, which one is better? Neither. Both are two sides of the one. Two sides of one. So we actually use two approaches, direct and indirect. Some people learn faster in the beginning by going direct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, easy sequence. Some people in the beginning learn faster indirect. 1, 9, 10. Why? Same technique. So you can start either way, direct or indirect, but you should do both ways. So you should practice direct and practice indirect. However, when we do direct, one, number 2, number 3. We also can do direct, but starting with, once we have direct this way, we can still do direct path. Let's do number 1, indirect. And then number 2, so notice, I went inside, I come up, I come across inside, but I also come to the side. See that? Indirect. And so even though I'm following a direct sequence, I always have the option of applying the technique direct or indirect. So if you're teaching this, it is easy to teach just 1, 2, and 3, or 1, 9, and 10. Because the idea is to teach the student to get the correct hand positioning. That's the crucial part. But next, how to get that positioning, how to leverage their body weight, and how to deliver a strong enough blow to distract and balance the opponent to get to this position. So that's the real point. So we have many ways of doing that. It's not important they know, I know 1 to 18 shift group, because many know that, but they can't apply it. What's important is that the student can apply the technique. So we take these 2 routes and we emphasize the first 3, no matter which way we go, so they really get it solid. Once they have the first 3, then the next 3, so they really get it solid. Once they have the first 6 solid, they're going to be able to apply the technique because they'll have an understanding and also a skill. If they just memorize a bunch of movements, they will not have understanding. Understanding means it's in their body, in their neurology. Understanding means they can do this eyes closed, anytime, any day. And it doesn't take years to do that. It just takes a little bit of focus on the student's part, a little bit of focus on the instructor's part. Together, them hammering out diligently the aspects, the details of Shifu. The more time that's taken in the beginning for the first 3 techniques and the first 6 techniques will save thousands of hours later on. So it's more important to spend more time on the first 3, either line, direct or indirect, and then the following 3, a total of 6. Spend more time on that. You spend 90% of the time on that, you can spend 10% of the time covering up to 18. First 6 are crucial. That's the real foundation. But the first 6 are based on the first 3. Getting the hand position, footwork, understanding how to shift the body. Because as we know, no matter how someone grabs you, there's also extension, contraction. Arm can be extended, and I can be a much shorter person, so I have to shift my body differently. They can be contracted. If she's much stronger, I can't go back this way. So that's why I end up going in and then. Okay, so all this will be covered within the first 6 techniques. So the first 6, no matter which line you take, 1, 2, 3, and then 4, 5, 6, or 1, 9, 10, and then 11, 12, 13. Either line is fine, but the more time you spend there, the student will master the technique in a short time. Be able to do it anytime, anywhere.